You are listening to the Cigar Noise Boys. And I'm so bout it. I might roll up in a tank because my chain came from Cuba. Got to lock up on the link.
Um,
And the red bottom loafers just to complement the mink.
is that Rick Ross?
No. Goldie, ASAP Rocky.
Oh shit! I actually know that song too.
Boom, 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 boom,
I'm
boom, boom.
surprised you could listen to that. He's a pretty vulgar artist.
I know I was on the fence, but that was in my head, so I went with it. Also, well, shout out to ourselves. The Spotify playlist, CigarNoise Boys intros has all of our songs that we start with. But I was thinking about it, like that's great music to listen to in the car, but wouldn't we want people to be listening to our podcast if they're in the car, not the song playlist
Ideally,
based off of the podcast?
ideally, but
Yeah. Well, didn't really think that one through.
no, as usual.
Good morning. It's 7:05 a.m. here. Much more reasonable time in Austin.
Let's see,
Yeah. Uh, Shout out real quick before I even forget to our sponsor, Cigar Noise. Dave West is still stateside. We should try to get him on if we ever get more consistent. Doing all things small batch. Check out small batch for weekly blind reviews. I'm one of the reviewers. We did the Mas Igneous like a few weeks back, and then last HVC new release at a new factory. Cool stuff. Dave West, cool guy. Maybe we'll get on Hot Mike from Small Batch next week or the week after, actually. Cigar Noise. I don't
there you
have a
go.
I don't have a coffee this morning. I'm gonna have to have a coffee after this. How was
Of
your
course.
morning? You're gonna pour me a cup.
Good. I mean, I didn't sleep well. Been working a lot, and then had a lot of had a lot of shit going on. So I had to get up early and check in for my flight. And even though I guess I was already checked in, so all night I was worried about waking up on time, and then I was already checked in. Oh shit! I forgot about these pair of shoes I want to get. They dropped at 9.
Okay, what trip you going on?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
What are you serious? I thought this whole okay.
No, the whole thing. No, I'm going to the Dominican Republic. But I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. It's going to a resort. I don't know.
Well, just you're going to the Dominican Republic, but not to the factories. You're going for Alyssa's birthday party. Do you think you'll see any cigars in your time there?
Yeah, her friend's husband smokes. So
Cool. Don't
damn. Go on.
I was gonna say don't go hang out with David Ortiz. That's
Big
not a funny
Poppy.
joke. Yeah. I've got a ton of material to go on since it's been like 3 weeks. But I don't know if I should save some of this up for Nate.
Oh, I don't know, man. You tell me. Save some for Nate. Well, the thing is with Nate will just be catching up and talking about
Yeah.
foundation.
Okay, well, shout out to Fratello. Let's start there. Not a sponsor, but just came out with La Floridan, which looks like Florida Man. Sean, Canadian Sean, used to call the Fomorian by Romacraft the Florida Man. So now he will not get mixed up because there's an actual Florida man, well, Floridan. I don't know. I might have to stop being a Fratello stan. Getting kind of weird. Actually, can we call ourselves a Fratello podcast?
Why?
Just because we talk about them probably more than any other podcast.
Oh, than any other podcast? I was saying more than any other brand.
No. I'm sure Omar would tell everyone that our podcast pairs perfectly with a Fratello cigar, but he's on brand and not being a sponsor because he's all about imperfect pairings. Nice work. Not a sponsor.
There you go.
Yeah. So cigars, people can't say them the names properly, a lot of confusing different languages and whatnot. Maybe we'll talk about the Senator by Foundation next. We're doing it in December 3rd, so we have a few weeks.
Yeah.
But there's this guy at the lounge, 49ers fan, local team, and he was mispronouncing McCaffrey. And if you don't know who McCaffrey is, you don't watch football. He was saying McCraffy, and he was super loud and obnoxious about it. And it's like one of those things with cigars, you kind of want to kindly, politely correct somebody if they're into cigars. Do you ever correct somebody to kind of just slap them in the face with correctness? Like, I'm right, you're wrong? Because I was getting those vibes.
No, I don't. I try to avoid conflict, even though I get in a lot of conflicts. I do try to avoid them. Like, I don't like telling people you have something in your teeth or you got a bug hanging.
Dude, you've got to do that to your boys.
I know. I'm just saying I don't like to do it. But I'm getting better. I will admit I'm getting better. But also it's like there's times where you correct a motherfucker 3 or 4 times and they still won't listen. So it's like, and then at that point, whenever they say the word incorrectly, it feels like you're getting like hitting the ribs, like it hurts, like you cringe. But
are you also podcasting? You're in your living room. Triple B, guy I work with. This is his birthday the other day, but he says we're probably the only cigar podcast where neither of the hosts smoke cigars on the podcast. He's probably right. I can't think of any other ones. Like, even if they have a studio, it's a studio where they can smoke a cigar.
Damn, we're getting called out.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually do. I just haven't been. The problem right now is I lost my adapter, so I can't use my mic. So I might have to buy a mic for a MacBook.
Speaking of food in your teeth, you got nice breakfast juice on the corner of your mouth right there. Old buddy, old pal. Yep, see it. So cameras are for it. Double perfecto, is that redundant? I think I saw this on an article for, I don't know if it was the Senator, but I feel like Bellicoso is just one side, so, and a perfecto is both. You're nodding your head. Okay, I think we agree there. Double perfecto, don't say it.
Yeah, it's like saying assless chaps. It's like, of course they're assless. They're chaps. If they weren't assless, they'd be fucking pants.
Nice.
As my dad always says. But yeah, double perfecto. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't. What's the difference between a bellicoso and a torpedo? Is the taper smaller?
When I think of a torpedo, I think of like straight taper, not curved taper.
Okay.
I don't know if that's accurate or not. Did you know bellicoso comes from the word bellicose, which means warlike?
No.
Same root as belligerent, which doesn't mean drunk, it just means aggressive.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's go into kind of a Romacraft side convo. So that one picture Skip keeps posting, who doesn't do it recently, but of the art being done of the tobacco fields. You know what I'm talking about? It's super intricate with each of the, like, drawing the veins of each leaf. Looks like a ton of work. And then I think it was, he took a picture of the final results, and it just looked like it was one shade of green. Maybe it's because I couldn't see it up close. I don't know. It was just kind of funny. It was just all this work, weeks of posting, and then it just looked like one color. Have you seen it in person?
No.
Okay, I want to know what it looks like in person.
You do this a lot. You think you have a lot of like really good taste, and you think you're really smart, but then you end up just being you're looking foolish. You think somebody who is as detail oriented and as anal as Skip is Like, you think this guy's spending all his time making this detail and it's just gonna look like one shade of green?
You think he
Like,
knew what the outcome of the art would be before it was started? No.
you don't, my guy, you don't think Skip has every fucking little thing down to the anything? He has down to the most minute detail.
Just like the painting detail. I'm
I mean, time and time again, you're made to look foolish because you assume and you think you're smart or whatever, and then he just blows up in your face. Like, this is like a weird take.
yeah, okay. The Fiorello wine. Have you had any? I know you're not a huge wine drinker.
No, I haven't been to HQ in like I stopped in last night to pick up my Crocs, but haven't been there in a minute. I gotta stop there.
Cinnamon Toast Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
Any update? The VH.
Yeah.
The resting.
Sorry, 1 second here.
Yeah, cheer breakfast.
Damn, what the hell is that? I pulled up my phone and somebody was twerking. On Instagram.
I think that makes it better.
Maybe.
You know, it's FaceTiming some random people.
All right, damn, I gotta go to my messages. My buddy, I think said, damn, I can't find the message. I don't think they're made yet.
All right. Just waiting for an update.
Yeah, me too. They have the tobacco separated, like, because there's one they were waiting on. I mean, all of it, like, I used all like the most expensive, hardest to get fucking tobacco, which was stupid. But I mean, that's like that's like you learn a lot because it's like, well, then you realize why some brands won't use that type of tobacco because it's not realistic. Like, they can't make a consistent product time after time again. You got to use ingredients you can constantly get.
Yeah.
You know, so I picked some stuff that's hard to get, and they have it all set aside. But I'm gonna message Skip and see what's up. But it's like I don't want to bother him, you know, because he's doing me a favor. So I don't want to like, hey man, you know, it's weird.
Last semi Romacraft topic. As we've said, currently the shop I work at doesn't carry them. They have before, so we're trying to make some moves. But dude came in from Austin, and he hadn't heard of Romacraft. I was like, dude, their headquarters are there, so he's gonna check them out. I had a guy come from Germany, and I told him to try to get the Wonderlust. Told him it's hard sought after cigar here in the States. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's for you to assume somebody just because they live in Austin has heard, like, smokes Romacraft or heard of it. Like, in the scheme of things, it's still like a small. And you got to realize too, most people aren't like a lot of people are like, oh, I heard you, like, I'm training this new guy. He's like, and he didn't even see me smoking, but he's like, oh, you're the cigar guy, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I've been smoking for a long time. I'm like, all right, what brands do you smoke? My grandpa got me in smoking. What brands do you smoke? I don't really smoke much anymore. Motherfucker, what do you smoke? Like, don't tell me you smoke, and then I ask you what you smoke, and then all of a sudden you don't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm
scaring the new guy.
No, I mean, no, it happens all the fucking time. And it's frustrating. It's like, dude, well, all right, fuck, god damn it. I don't know. It's just this guy's annoying on his own, but like, I don't know if he's just trying to fit in or trying to like make.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't, but don't like. I don't know. It's fucking annoying, dude. I'm getting old. I just want to be by myself. I want to be left alone. When I'm smoking a cigar at work, I have my earbuds in. Don't come up to me. Don't ask me questions. I'll give you a head nod, but come on, I'm listening to music, I'm listening to a podcast. but people don't realize that my free time is at work. That's when I have my free time. That's when I can listen to my music, my podcast.
Makes sense.
In between my work, my life's passion.
I'm training somebody at the lounge tomorrow, so that'll be cool.
Do they smoke cigars?
Yes. I think
I'm
it was the
really
only...
getting sick of going to cigar shops and seeing people, hearing that the people don't smoke cigars.
Why? I don't understand why you would do that. Why are you working there if there are so many other jobs? Why?
I'll tell you. No, there's not so many other jobs. I'll tell you why though. The problem is cigars are expensive, and it seems like, man, I'm seeing jobs all over the country, and they're posted for $12. Okay, who's gonna work in a cigar shop for $12 an hour?
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty close to minimum wage. Why would you do that if you weren't in it for the cigars?
Because it's super fucking easy. You can sit by. If you don't care, it's easy. But what I'm saying is to find somebody who I'm doing a bad job making my point. To find somebody who is into cigars, like, I don't know. I mean, you're into cigars, but are you really? I don't think you are, like, necessarily.
Okay, you don't have to just compare me to you. Compare me to the average retail tobacconist.
If I came into
Make my day.
If I came into a shop and you were working, and some of the stuff that you don't know, it'd be alarming. No, I'm kidding. No, you'd be fine. I mean, you probably know more than half of the people. But what I'm getting is to get somebody like me to come out of retirement and to boost your sales and to I'm gonna be really expensive. So it's like to find the guy who is tall, handsome, charismatic, knowledgeable about tobacco, engaging, friendly, hard worker. I'm not cheap.
Are you like a front of the house man at your cigar lounge? Man. But dude, the thing is, at least in my experience, anecdotal information or stories work way better than knowledge about binder wrapper filler. Like if I tell somebody about Highclere Castle and I'll say, oh, hey, have you seen the show Downton's Abbey? Filmed in Highclere Castle. It's a legendary castle, been around for many generations, and they came out with a cigar through foundation. Like that gets people way more excited and interested than what the Habano hybrid or whatever wrapper it is.
Well, yeah, but
I think
if you're a good tobacconist like myself, then you can tell who wants to hear that and who wants to hear, hey, this is out of AJ's factory. It's blah 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 blah. Like that's what you like. That's what separates. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I'm really good at reading people. Like that's maybe it's because I'm a hater, but like I can tell if somebody's full of shit or not. Like I know within 5 minutes of meeting you, if you start bragging, if you start embellishing shit, because I know a lot of stuff, but not. I know a lot about a little bit. I know a little bit about a lot of stuff, so I can kind of call bullshit, and I'm not afraid to Google something right in front of you. But I'm a hater, so I'm always skeptical, and I can see bullshit a mile away.
Tyler, this has nothing to do with that topic. Are you taking your Crocs to the DR?
No.
Good, thank you. Okay, I feel like that'd get you shot.
Why?
That's just I don't I get they're a joke, right? Maybe they're comfortable. I don't understand the whole idea with accessorizing them. They don't seem like I'm going on vacation looking good, feeling good clothing accessory.
No, it's definitely so. Okay, here's the thing. It's
like when you're wearing a robe in the morning, eating a bowl of cereal on your front porch.
Okay, do you know? Okay, well, first of all, my girlfriend got me a pair of Crocs. Okay, I had never gotten a pair, but all right, I'll give you an example. When you're in kindergarten, okay, and you come to school wearing, or if you come to school with a Barney thermos, you're
Hmm.
gonna get roasted and made fun of because you're the target audience. Now, when you come back and you're in fourth grade and you have a Barney thermos, that's funny because you're being sarcastic.
Oh.
That's how I am. They're with the fucking they're cinnamon toast crunch fucking Crocs. They're ridiculous. There's a huge bowl on them of cereal.
See,
But it's also
that was a great comparison because I totally remember in middle school and whatnot, the Power Rangers backpacks being super
yeah.
cool. But I think that ends in fourth grade and middle school. I don't think that continues. You see people with on their cars decals of Transformers and uh what else?
But they're not doing that sarcastically. That's the thing. If you know me, you
Yeah.
know that I'm extremely sarcastic and I joke around 95% of the time. So it fits on brand with me. And not only that, I don't care if I'm wearing them out in public because I'm not like trying to impress people there. It's just like, but it's also like, okay, New Balance. New Balance used to not be cool. Now it's cool again. Champion.
Dad shoes.
Well, I mean not those style, but if you get like the stylish New Balance, they're cool. If you get
Hmm.
Champion, you wouldn't understand this because you don't have style.
Nope.
Um, which is weird. I figured your wife would be able to teach you something,
What the
but
heck?
no about style. And you're
I
from
wear
California.
I wear suits all the time.
It's not style.
I know. When am I supposed to wear stylish Monday through Friday suits? Sunday, church, suits.
Wait, you wear suits as class?
Yeah.
I thought you wore like business cash.
So I have to wear a tie unless I have a suit jacket, then I don't need a tie.
Do you wear a bow tie ever?
On Fridays, bow tie Fridays.
See,
Would you
that's
say that's
doing too
creepy?
much.
No, but that's
That's
my
doing too
thing.
much.
I've always like through college, I always wore bow ties because it was a cool college thing, fraternity.
No, see, it's funnier. You don't want to be the bow. You don't want to be the bow tie guy. You want to be the cool guy who is like nonchalant and sarcastically is wearing a pair of French toast or cinnamon toast crunch Crocs. You don't want to be the bow tie guy. Bow
I
tie guy is
think
too close to the clown guy, which is too close to he's gonna rape the guy.
whoa, relax. I think you can be the cinnamon toast crunch Crocs guy. I'm not gonna try to take that from you. I'll be the bow tie
You
guy.
could
You
pull it
don't try
off.
to take the bow tie thing from me.
No,
Perfect.
nobody should take the bow tie thing from anybody.
No, it's my thing. I'm not taking it. I'm not giving it.
You're taking it because you're doing it every Friday. You name the day out. It's like me saying Croc Thursday. You have a bow tie
I
Friday.
play Lord of the Rings music every Friday as well.
See, that's weird.
Oh my
Trying to think of what else like I have a fucking champion Oreo fucking thing.
goodness.
Um
If
yeah,
you're
so like the Crocs I wear to work and then I change shoes when I'm at work. But bro, you know how many fucking chicks have come up to me at the airport and say, "Oh, I think it's really cool you're wearing Crocs to work." I'm like,
mm,
"So, my girlfriend got me these."
nice. That good save
It
because
was funny.
I was gonna have some more comments or questions, but that's perfect.
No, it was funny because I was telling Alyssa and her roommate that story, and then we were making fun of me that it's like I got a girlfriend, this kind of blurted it out, so it's kind of funny. But
Nice.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't understand, man.
Okay, here's kind of related. I was at Starbucks because I had a gift card, and there
Hey,
was this lady playing Pokemon Go. Is that funny, sarcastic? Is she just enjoying something? Well, of course she was just enjoying it, but
I mean, when I was working in Milwaukee, we had a 50-year-old guy who would walk around the airport playing Pokemon. That's weird. Yeah, it's um, that's weird. I mean, it's tough. I don't want to sound like the expert on the matter, but it's because I have probably the worst hair on the planet. Except for this one guy I know, he's 29. He wears a hat all the time, and he laid down and his hat fell off, and he scrambled to get the hat back on, and I saw why. He had like the Friar Tuck kind of thing, where it was like
oh, nice.
all bald up top, and then he just had it looked like he had like a fake. It was just bad. I'm like, dude. I'm like, I could see why. Like I'm embarrassed for you, man.
I
Like
thought you
just
were
give it up.
roasting me for a second.
No, you have like the John C. Riley hair a little bit.
Hmm.
You look rough, but I don't. You probably went to bed late.
Nice. Rough. Oh, rough is in bad rough. No, I didn't go to bed
Yeah,
late. Just remember it's 2 hours earlier on the West Coast.
but don't you usually get up early for
On
school?
weekdays, yeah. 4:30. And then Saturdays are my like sleeping day.
Oh, all right.
No, I got enough out to sleep. Font matters. I think on the Cigar Coop I was reading an article, and the phrasing was straight burn, but the thing with R's and N's back to back looked like straight bum.
Damn.
It was great. Check your font. Nope.
Hey, you got any crypto? Good for you.
You?
No.
Nice. Come back tomorrow for more investment tips.
No, I'll give you some investment tips. Just save 10%. Well, it should be should be 15% of what you make a year. God damn, this fucking Nike app is gonna be the fucking death of me. Save 15%. Even if your employee matches a percentage, you're putting in 15% of your own money. And then let compound interest do its thing. I've been putting money in my 401k since I was 18. I'm 34 years young now. You do the math.
Nice.
That's my TED talk.
Cool. I'm actually stopped doing 401k just so we can save for a house, and then I'll add it back on.
Oh boy.
That's what Dave Ramsey said that's the way to do it.
Did he?
Yeah, if you're saving up for something like that. Because then you're just it's gonna take way longer and prices are gonna change inflation. So just go hard in the paint. Live like no one else so you can live like no one else.
There you go.
Listen to me.
Yeah, you followed him. Yeah, you followed him. Yeah.
Yeah. Aroa and Asylum. Check out their boxes if you haven't. I think they're it's the only company that I know of that puts the ring gauge first and the length second.
Oh, I've seen a few people do that. Yeah.
I listeners, who else does this? Because I was looking through the shop and they're the only ones we carry that do it. Like instead of 6x60, it would say 66. That was interesting. Highly peculiar.
We
Peculiar.
haven't talked in 3 weeks, and that's something interesting you pointed out.
Yes.
How dull and mundane has life gotten for us?
What? I'm okay. I was trying to go back on the cigar podcast talk.
Oh yeah.
I set off the alarm at the shop, like the break-in alarm. Oh my goodness, that thing is loud. I forgot the code. I was typing in my address.
Damn.
This is the home alone segment, by the way. I had a phone call. Someone asked if I could find a list of cigars the customer has smoked, and we log all the customers if they want us. We record all their purchases. I said, yeah, sure. Looking it up, I said, oh, he hasn't bought anything in 2 years though. They said, oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
They just I was like, what? But I think it was like a celebration of life. And they wanted to all smoke the cigar that he smoked. It was an Asylum. Not Asylum, sorry. It was that brand that you roll your eyes every time. Psycho, no.
Ventura?
Ventura, yes, thank you. Alarmed at that. Okay, I think I've pounded through topics.
We
Oh,
kind of talked. Go on.
V cut everything. Richie, he's getting big, man.
Swole?
Yeah, I posted a picture on our ICS Discord, not of him, his muscles, but just the weights he's putting up. Dude, he's benching more than I can squat max out. I'm coming for you, Richie. If we can ever do a meetup, give me like 2 years. I got it. Oh, hey, speaking of working out, backs. I had a bad back for 5 months, and I thought I would never be the same. Guess what changed my life?
You got your back blown out?
Got my what?
You ever get your back blown out?
Are you saying back blown to out?
Yeah.
That's not a thing. No, not like Batman.
Bat. Never mind.
No, I stopped carrying my wallet in my back pocket.
Oh my lord.
Changed
Wow.
everything.
That is riveting.
Yeah,
How much shit did you pack in that wallet?
dude, I've got Benjis for days, man.
That's cap.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're carrying your wallet in the back seat and you're not young, don't do it anymore. That's the advice. We're gonna have
Would
to
you
have
like?
our top 10 list soon next month.
Might be like a top 3.5.
Yeah, not too good of a year.
No.
Our end of the year podcast with our best clips is 35 minutes right now.
Damn.
It's always a fun listen.
So it's basically this. It's gonna list up. Just do our one podcast for the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. So for those reasons, people wondering why we haven't been doing it is so I went nights because I wasn't getting a lot of overtime when I was on mornings. There was more overtime in the morning than there was at night. So it's worked out, but it sucks when I don't get overtime and I just gotta work a straight 8 hours. I work 2:30 to 11 p.m. And you just miss a lot of shit. Like because I don't like to sleep, but if I have nothing to do, then I'll just lay down and sleep. But I don't want to do it. So like if I have nothing going on before work, I wake up, make breakfast, or I'll go run an errand, and then you know what I do? I come back and I lay down and then go to work. Where if like I get off work, I can hang out until like 11 because I only need 5 hours of sleep. So, but yeah, it's just been weird. And then I went from Sunday, Mondays off to Friday, Saturday. So then I had to work like 10 or 11 days in a row. So, but yeah, I'm basically trying to save for a house, trying to get 20% down. Prices keep dropping, so I mean that's good. So it's just so funny. There's this Dave Ramsey clip that all these realtors share on Instagram or TikTok, where he's like, "Buy the house, refinance later." He's like, buy the house, but what these realtors don't understand is if you want to, if you listen to Dave Ramsey to buy a house, this is what he wants you to do. He wants you to get a 15-year loan. He wants you to put down 20%, and he wants you to have a 6-month emergency fund set up
Yeah.
where if something happens, you can go 6 months without working and you can pay all your bills. So that's probably realistic for about 0.02% of the US.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to think about. There's guys I know who've worked at Southwest for 20 years, and I'll be saying, "Hey, you want to go do this?" He's like, "Oh, I can't. Payday's not until tomorrow." And I'm like, dude, you've been here 20 years. What are you doing with your money? So it's crazy. It's crazy, but to expect that. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
So they're being misleading.
Hey,
Buy the house, refinance, date the rate, marry the house, marry the price, date the rate.
are you going to be in the DR for Thanksgiving?
See,
Oh, I just realized that. I have nothing to add, just didn't realize. Shout out to our boy of the week, B McElroy, B Mac. Instagram BMCELROY 2428. Anyway, I've been following him for a while, I like his photos. He's a Knight of the Leaf. Is Yogi a Knight of the Leaf?
He's the pimp of the leaf, man. Yogi's a man. Oh, hey, shout out to all the people who hate listen to us. I love it.
Who gives you hate?
Oh, we get
I
hate.
guess I guess to hate listening to us, you've had to have listened to us.
Yeah.
Not that a listen does anything, but that's fine. Uh, also shout out to International Cigar Society doing Movember fundraising. Um, I did a post about it. Patina is one of the sponsors, but raised a good amount of money already for men's health. Cool stuff.
Um, so we got this I met this person at work and she used to work at a cigar lounge in Houston. And she comes and somebody wanted me to introduce they want to introduce her to me because obviously we're both in the cigars, whatever. So we start talking, and then I guess they want to start like a U.S. Major airline cigar club.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay, and then so I tell her, I'm like, yeah, I know the owners of Roma Craft, and blah blah blah, and like she's like, oh yeah, we the shop I worked at carried Roma Craft, and she's like, yeah, my favorite's the Witchcraft.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I don't even think I've had one of those.
I don't think that
Uh,
can be someone's favorite unicorn.
yeah, I think she might have meant this craft, regular craft.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's cool to see. Like, I almost want to quit smoking because it seems like everybody at work smokes cigars now. So it's
It's not
like,
cool anymore.
well, it was never cool. I mean, it's expensive. Your breath smells, your clothes smell, your hair smells. It gets everywhere. You let people in your truck, and then they ash on the seat, and they burn a hole in it. So it was never cool, but it was something unique that you could do. But then when like it's like anything, you get to know more about it, and then you're like, damn, there's hella bullshit to this shit.
I was oh, that's a noise.
I'm sorry.
I was gifted a Craft 19. Never had one, so looking forward to lighting that up.
Craft 19.
Yeah, with um, looks like a shoe lacing up a shoe kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, because in 19 they came out with the
Is it Lancero?
they came out with two different ones. They did one in that like cone shape, and then they did the one with the designs, like a Lonsdale or
The design one is what I was gifted.
yeah, I don't know the difference.
Hmm.
Dope.
Yep, cool stuff.
All right, I gotta go.
Cool, good timing.
Perfect. Hey, uh, I need to find some more Olmec, man. Those cigars are fucking. Do you have Olmec at your shop?
We sold out of everything. Then we just got in the the Maduro 7-inch one. Was it double Corona? Um, so man, the Robusto is my favorite just because I like that size, shorter size. So good.
We had the Corona.
No,
Mm,
is the Corona the 7-inch one?
no,
Because
I think
that
it's
doesn't make
the
sense. But
regular Corona.
then no, I have not had that one.
I think it's a double Trisha. I
Hmm.
could be wrong. I'll look it up. Yeah, man, those cigars are fucking amazing. I can't believe how good they turned out. Yeah, those
Well,
are fucking amazing.
that was my bachelor party smoke. Olmec Maduro. Cool. Tune in. Was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? We'll have Nate on.
Yeah, we'll have
Bit
Nate
of
on.
foundation. Maybe
Yeah.
because we got to figure out time to like Mike has to be okay doing a podcast at 7 a.m. on a Saturday
Mhm.
or earlier, depending on Nate's time zone, East Coast.
So it'd be like 7 a.m. would be 10 a.m. for him.
Yeah, so not really even morning. We'll see.
All right.
That's
Okay, I was
it.
gonna say something else. Forgot. All right, man. Take care.
Yep. Rock and roll.
We got a lot of shit to do. Been busy. We both been busy, as usual.
We'll be back.
I want to go back. Yeah, I want to go back to a simpler time where I did nothing.
And I'm changing my schedule, so I'm not working Sundays at the lounge. I'll be working Mondays and Wednesdays.
Hey, how about the Packers beating the Cowboys?
Rock and roll. Keep those cigars on ice.
Yeah.